here in midway through the fourth with LeBron.
It has been a second half that has essentially been all Houston. Smart lob, Vanderbilt slam. Vanderbilt providing some nice energy off the bench here in the fourth. DeAndre Ayton was ejected from this game in the middle of the third quarter with a flagrant 2 foul on Alfred Şengün. Now Houston trying to keep this momentum on their side through the rest of this fourth quarter into game 5. As Holiday finds another 3-ball.
And I've been impressed with the offensive execution, particularly in the second half, running their sets, the sets creating offensive opportunities as Holiday knocks down that corner 3.
Vanderbilt. That was a hold on the basket. It didn't matter. Vanderbilt finishes through the contact of Şengün, and now Vanderbilt is going to have a chance to go up to 9 points off the bench with wholesale changes coming for the Lakers.
Vanderbilt points in the paint.
Dubbed by Maxi Kleber after the free throw and the next dead ball. So Dalton Connect, Nick Smith, Adu Thero, Bronny James, all on the court. And Kleber set to check in next dead ball. J.J. Redick said that it usually takes him quite a while to really wave that white flag and get the bench unit in. Much earlier than what you're accustomed to seeing, but understanding that his team, including LeBron James, played major minutes in game 3 to grind out that overtime victory. LeBron played 45 minutes as Bronny comes away with a loose ball. James lob, and oh, up top, Thero detonates over the top of Finney Smith.
Wow.
In this past draft, didn't play a ton throughout the season, but got his opportunities at times with the G League squad along with Bronny James. In fact, a number of these guys on the court right now played with the South Bay Lakers throughout the season, have that connectivity coming over. And J.J. Redick had so many great things to say about the entire South Bay Lakers G League staff as Smith misses on the pull-up and the rebound cleared by Connect. Second-year man out of Tennessee. And he drills the 3. Ime Udoka doesn't love what he sees in the last 2 possessions. Hope would be in the second round against potentially Oklahoma City. But the Lakers looking to see if they can pull off a miracle to finish this sweep here in Houston, as Thero is going to be called for the foul on Smith.
See Ime Udoka themselves, and Jabari Smith Jr. earns a trip to the charity stripe.
And does convert on the first. We take a look at the upcoming playoff schedule in this series. A lot of back in Crypto.com arena in Los Angeles. Then if there's a game 6 back here in Houston May 1st, and game 7 would be Sunday May 3rd, a week from today. For more on these games, please go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. So Jabari Smith Jr. up to 14 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. Houston as a team, 16 steals. Thero thought about another one, and this one just thrown out of bounds. Well, J.J. Redick, and J.J. said he remembers early in his career, he just wasn't playing a lot in Orlando, and in his 3rd year, Courtney Lee ends up breaking his face. Dwight Howard ends up getting suspended. There was a closeout game that he had to start, and it was his first real foray as the follow goes down from Smith into major playoff basketball. He played well in that game. He ends up starting the rest of the way, going up against Ray Allen in the Eastern Conference Finals, feeling like that was the springboard then moving forward for him as James stepped away 3, doesn't go. And Okogie swipes it down. And he said, then had the breakout year the next regular season. He said, it's just regular season basketball. I just did this in the postseason at the highest level. Nothing fazed him from that point on.
Everyone's path is different. But you have to stay ready and take advantage of those opportunities. And J.J. Redick turned himself into a pretty dynamic player in this league.
Smith, no. Thompson on the second chance.
And I was there J.J.'s rookie year
yes.
in Orlando. And he struggled. You know, I wasn't sure if he was going to, you know, survive as a player. But to his credit, worked and worked, stayed ready, and made the most of it.
Thompson, mid-range.
I've been impressed with that from him tonight. That little pull-up off the bounce at 15 feet. He's been efficient with the mid-range game.
Smith dribbling it off his foot, scooped up by Thompson, up ahead for Eason, and Eason showing off.
if there's been a storyline to this game, it's been turnovers. 24 turnovers for the Lakers, leading to 30 points for the Lakers. That's really been it.
J.J. Redick still calling out his sets for this young group, and Smith laces that triple. 108-86. So for Bronny James off the bench, 11 minutes played, 3 points, 4 assists, and a rebound. All 3 of his attempts coming from three-point range. Houston keeping their majority of their rotation in there as Smith can't hit, leaks out. Eason 3 is pure.
That was a nice tip there by Jabari Smith Jr. Couldn't get the rebound, but tipped it to the corner.
And look out here, Kleber and Jabari Smith Jr. getting into it on their way back down the other side of the court. And now Thompson and Kleber very calmly chatting it through as Smith, when he shot it well, this team played at a really high level. 42.6% from 3 over the first 37 games he played this year. Then 21% from 3 over his last 23 games played. They went 11-4 in the regular season when he made at least 3 threes. He's got 2 of them here tonight. Williams making sure things stay under control over the final 3:07 here. And a foul's going to be called on that inbounds pass as Kleber was diving.
I've kind of seen his mentorship with Reed all year long, but I also need to get a degree in lip reading because I'm not good at all. And I finally asked Steven Adams, I said, what are you talking to these guys about in these times? Obviously, he's totally kidding, but it has been fun to see just their involvement. And then, of course, KD checking that box score every chance he gets. So it has been fun just seeing what these veterans, the impact that they're making on the young guys.
Actually, not to undersell you. He does look in shape, though.
Oh, man, and they do miss him, what he brought to this ball club.
You look at the numbers after he went down. With Adams, 16.4 offensive rebounds per game, which was head and shoulders #1 in the league. 18.9 second chance points per game, as Holiday has it erased by Smith. Without Adams, 13.8 offensive rebounds, which was still top 5, and 16.9 second chance points. So 2 fewer second chance points and nearly 3 fewer offensive rebounds per game. Smith misfires on the 3. But the toughness, the grit, the playoff experience, that all comes into play, especially late in these games.
No question. And then, you know, when Şengün's out of the game, a guy who can come in, who's just physical, tough, knows how to play, been in playoff games. As the Lakers here still continuing to compete. Smith with the layup in transition, but you got those veterans. You need them in the postseason, and unfortunately for the Rockets, they're on the bench right now.
We'll see the status of Austin Reeves and Kevin Durant for Game 5 as Holiday can't deliver on that swooping attempt. Durant's been getting nonstop treatment over the last couple of days, and Ime Udoka said with each day, each moment that passes, the likelihood of him getting on the court goes higher and higher. With a whistle, a couple of entirety of the next year, but he played all but 4 games. The Rockets did go 4 inside after such a despair was left in the way they lost Game 3.
Winning cures all. Your food tastes better. Everything's better. But Durant, how about that at 37, 26 points per game, and continuing to play at a high level at his advanced age.
3 off the mark for Finney Smith, but the offensive rebound and putback for Jae'Sean Tate. Coming up.